Welcome to our countdown of the top 10 most mysterious human disappearances in history. These cases continue to baffle investigators and captivate the public's imagination. From vanished aviators to entire colonies swallowed by history, these stories take us across continents and through time. Join me as we delve into these enigmas, exploring the circumstances, the theories, and the enduring mysteries that surround them. Each disappearance leaves a void, a question mark etched into the fabric of human experience. The vast Pacific Ocean, a shimmering expanse of blue, holds within its depths countless mysteries. It was here in 1937 that Amelia Earhart, a true pioneer of the skies, vanished without a trace.
Earhart, on a daring quest to circumnavigate the globe, disappeared somewhere between Lae, New Guinea, and Howland Island. Her Lockheed Electra, a symbol of human ingenuity, was swallowed by the endless horizon.
Despite extensive searches, no definitive wreckage was ever found. Theories abound, each attempting to piece together the puzzle of her disappearance. Some believe mechanical failure doomed her flight, sending her plane plummeting into the unforgiving waves. Others speculate she may have landed on a remote island, succumbing to the elements, or perhaps encountering an unknown fate. On a stormy November evening in 1971, a man who identified himself as D.B. Cooper hijacked Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305. He demanded $200,000 in cash. After receiving the money and parachutes, he leaped from the back of the plane, vanishing into the night and into legend. Despite an extensive manhunt, no conclusive trace of Cooper was ever found. His true identity and ultimate fate remain shrouded in mystery. The case of D.B. Cooper continues to grip the public imagination. The year is 1872. The vast Atlantic Ocean, a tempestuous and unpredictable force, holds within its depths a tale of eerie abandonment, the story of the Mary Celeste. The American merchant ship, laden with cargo, was found adrift and eerily silent, her sails partially set, her lifeboat gone. There was no sign of struggle, no indication of why her crew would abandon a perfectly seaworthy vessel. The ship's logbook, its final entry made days earlier, offered no clues, and personal belongings remained untouched in the crew's quarters. Theories surrounding the fate of the Mary Celeste range from mutiny to piracy, from rogue waves to waterspouts. Some even whisper of supernatural forces at play, a phantom presence that claimed the ship and its crew. The disappearance of the Mary Celeste remains a maritime enigma, a chilling reminder of the capricious nature of the sea and the secrets that lie hidden beneath its waves. Christmas Eve, 1945. The Sodder family home in Fayetteville, West Virginia, should have been filled with the joy of the season. Instead, it became the scene of an unimaginable tragedy. A fire, sparked in the dead of night, engulfed the Sodder home in flames. George and Jenny Sodder escaped with 4 of their children, but 5 others remained trapped inside. When the fire subsided, the remains of the missing children were nowhere to be found. The Sodder family refused to believe their children had perished in the fire. In the annals of organized crime, few disappearances loom as large as that of Jimmy Hoffa, the powerful and controversial leader of the International Brotherhood of Teamsters. His vanishing act, on a summer day in 1975, became a national obsession, a real-life mystery that captivated the public's imagination.
Hoffa, known for his ruthless tactics and alleged ties to the mafia, was last seen outside the Machu's Red Fox restaurant in Bloomfield Township, Michigan. He had reportedly gone there to meet with 2 high-ranking mob figures, but the meeting, if it ever took place, remains shrouded in secrecy.
Despite numerous leads, countless theories, and even a few excavations at suspected burial sites, Hoffa's body has never been found. Some believe Hoffa was murdered by his enemies within the mob, his body disposed of in a manner that guaranteed it would never be found. Others speculate he may have been the victim of a power struggle within the Teamsters, his own allies turning on him to seize control of the union. In the late 16th century, a group of English settlers arrived on Roanoke Island, off the coast of what is now North Carolina, hoping to establish a permanent colony in the New World. Their fate remains one of the most enduring mysteries in American history. In 1587, White sailed back to England to gather more supplies, leaving behind 115 colonists, including his daughter Eleanor and his granddaughter Virginia Dare, the first English child born in the Americas. When White returned to Roanoke 3 years later, he found the colony deserted. The houses were dismantled, and the only clue to the colonists' fate was the word Croatoan carved into a post. Some believe they were absorbed into the local Croatoan tribe, their English identities fading over generations. Others speculate they fell victim to disease, starvation, or conflict with other Native American groups. The colony, led by Governor John White, faced numerous challenges from the outset. Harsh weather, dwindling supplies, and tense relations with the native Algonquin people made survival a constant struggle. The disappearance of Tara Calico, a 19-year-old college student from Belen, New Mexico, is a case shrouded in mystery and fueled by a single, haunting piece of evidence. A Polaroid photograph that surfaced almost a year after she vanished.
On September 20th, 1988, I went for my daily bike ride along a familiar route near my home.
She was never seen again. Despite extensive searches, no trace of Tara or her bicycle was ever found.
Then, in June 1989, a woman shopping at a convenience store in Florida discovered a Polaroid photograph lying in the parking lot.
The photo showed a young woman and a boy, both bound and gagged, their faces contorted in fear. The FBI investigated the photograph, but they were unable to determine if it was Tara or if it was taken around the time of her disappearance. On March 8, 2014, Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 en route from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing disappeared from radar screens over the Gulf of Thailand. The Boeing 777 carrying 239 passengers and crew vanished without a trace, sparking one of the most baffling aviation mysteries in history. Despite an unprecedented international search effort involving dozens of countries and spanning millions of square miles, the wreckage of Flight MH370 remained elusive for years. The lack of any distress signals, witness accounts, or debris in the initial weeks after the disappearance only deepened the mystery. Theories about the fate of Flight MH370 ranged from catastrophic mechanical failure to pilot suicide to terrorism. In 2015, pieces of debris began washing ashore on islands in the Indian Ocean, thousands of miles from the plane's intended flight path. Analysis of the debris confirmed it belonged to Flight MH370, providing the first tangible evidence of the plane's fate but offering little insight into the cause of the crash. Australia Day, 1966. The Adelaide suburb of Glenelg bustled with holiday crowds, enjoying the warm summer weather. Among them were the Bowmont children, Jane, 9, Anna, 7, and Grant, 4. They were last seen at the beach, their disappearance sparking one of Australia's most enduring mysteries. The children had taken a short bus ride to the beach, a familiar outing for them. They were expected home by lunchtime, but they never returned. Despite extensive searches and numerous leads, no trace of them was ever found. The disappearance of the Bowmont children gripped Australia, dominating headlines and sparking a nationwide search effort. Nestled among the rugged peaks and verdant forests of Vermont lies an area steeped in folklore and shrouded in mystery, the Bennington Triangle. This remote region has been linked to a series of unexplained disappearances, fueling speculation about strange forces at work. One of the most well-known cases is that of Paula Jean Weldon, an 18-year-old Bennington College student who vanished while hiking on a lonely stretch of trail in 1946. Despite extensive searches, no trace of her was ever found. 5 years later, in 1950, Frida Langer, a 53-year-old experienced hiker, disappeared from the same area. The Bennington Triangle has become a magnet for paranormal investigators and amateur sleuths, drawn to its eerie reputation and the possibility of uncovering the truth behind the disappearances. While some attribute the disappearances to natural causes or foul play, others point to the region's history of strange lights, unexplained sounds, and Native American legends of a malevolent entity that haunts the mountains. These cases continue to intrigue investigators, with each disappearance spawning a host of theories, from the plausible to the bizarre. Were these individuals victims of circumstance, foul play, or perhaps something even stranger? The truth, lost to time in the ebb and flow of speculation, continues to fascinate and haunt us. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing content.